Okay, we lost power. Just restart. Whatever. No big deal. I think we got it now. The storm just passed. It was that last hit of thunder. And boy, that sounded like it hit close. And then it just knocked the power off for a minute. This is what happens when you live in Florida. This is what happens when you live in Florida. What can I tell you? All right, just to make sure everybody gets everything, I'm going to go over it again. This time I got all the kind of things that I need out of the way so we know what we're doing. I rechecked a few things, so we will give it a go. Why not, right? Okay. All right, let's go to our camera, our side camera here. All right, like I said, I'm very excited to bring this back in Top Pro Wrestling. I made this myself. Of course, this is made from a kit, just to explain to you guys. And this kit here, let's see, am I on Twitch? Yes, I am. Very cool. Just making sure I'm on everywhere. And this kit, what I did was I took the mat and I cut it out because I wanted it to have that gray, grungy, that old NWA look, and I wanted that kind of high school auditorium feel to it. Normally you would play with everybody on both sides. For instance, we would have all these guys in the ring at once, and they would take different turns. There's also some brawlers, but we're gonna do a little tag team action just to get some of the feel for this. Or we could do everything with everybody, but I'd rather kind of do it this way a little bit because I want to practice some of the tag team rules and see how those work out. Now, just to show you, everybody would brawl and then, oh, get off the ropes, bro. He was stepping on the ropes. You can't step on the ropes. We're going to have a TV type of feel to this. We're going to bring back Top Pro Wrestling, but the way we're going to do it is that the very basis of everything is going to be using Rumbleslam, which is the greatest wrestling rules of all time. Valerie, how are you? Hope you are well. All right, so let's go over these cards a little bit because they're going to basically tell you a little bit about each individual. Now, it's a fantasy type of game, so you got goblins, you got humans, you got halflings, you got werewolves. We got this guy Orkishi, who basically is kind of like somebody. I don't want to give it away. All right. So just a lot of really neat things. You're going to have star players, and you're going to have kind of like jobbers, more or less. Okay, this game is a lot of fun. Now, everything, your attack die, when you attack somebody, you are going to roll this particular die. This is not a very strong die. They go in order. This is a silver die, which has more stars on it, which leads up to the gold star, which has the most stars. So trying to maximize how many hits that you're going to do is pretty essential, because what you want to do is maximize whatever you can. Your cheer and boo dice is going to help you. You are going to, depending on your pop here, okay, that's how many activation points it's going to cost you to roll this particular die. This die will allow you to do an ability called a crowd pleaser. You want to know what your abilities are and how to best utilize them. If sometimes when you miss on them, it's a complete mess, and you don't want to do that because it's going to cause you a negative. Anytime you fail at something, you're going to get a negative. Action points are the stars here, so you're going to have 5 action points. You can move up to 4 squares. You can bounce off the ropes. We'll show you how that works also while we're showing you this. Over here are your abilities. So bouncing off the ropes, you can do a flying headbutt, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so it would cost you 2 AP. You get to roll 2 silver, and you'll get to do 2 damage to your opponent. Your damage is essentially right here. That's what's going to Once that goes down, you are knocked out, and then you're going to be able to be thrown out of the ring. Once you're thrown out of the ring, you are done and you lost. It's as simple as that. This is a phenomenal system. Great game. We have a ton of stuff coming. I have even more coming for this. We got referees coming. I've got another ring. We're going to have a fancy ring and a kind of a gymnasium type of ring. So there's going to be a lot of storylines, a lot of swerves, just like we do with Subbuteo. We take this very seriously, and we are going to be playing a league. Now, in order to get initiative, you have to pick a guy from each side of your team, and you're going to be rolling dexterity dice. As you can see, my little man here, the grappler, well, he gets to roll 3 dexterity. And what do the little fellas do? Well, they get to roll silver dexterity. So whoever wins gets the initiative, and they will get to go first. So we're going to do tag team rolls. It costs 1 AP to tag in your mate. Now, normally, if you want to play a regular game, you would have everybody in and just have them go at it. We could do that. Matter of fact, I think that's the way we'll start off the first time, is we will have a tag team match, and we are going to have both teams in the ring for once. Now, there's a couple of ways to do this. This is such a great game. Michael, how are you? Michael says, totally dig this game. I have the starter set. Dwarves, Ratmen, I have the Ratmen. Beastmen, I have the Beastmen. I have the Dwarves, the referees, and a bunch of star players. The new rule book, I think it adds pinning, and that for me is something essential that I really want to get. And I want to be able to do pinning because it's going to work into some of the storylines I have planned. Also, it's going to work into what I really want to do is bring back Top Pro Wrestling and have all kinds of different angles. We're going to have a stadium effect. We're going to fill up these stands eventually as soon as we can. We've got some players ready to go. And we're going to... Oops, easy. Don't want to knock the auditorium apart. Okay, jeez. It does have pinning, yeah. So I'm going to work off just to get everybody familiar with this, because we're going to be starting the Top Pro Wrestling Federation. I'm trying to decide what is the best day. I think Tuesdays are going to be my best day, because I do Subbuteo on Sunday. We're going to have taped interviews and stuff like that. We're going to have the Tiger involved. We're going to try to put on a good show. But most of all, have fun playing using the rules of Rumbleslam, because Rumbleslam is a phenomenal game. Like I said, we made the ring. We're going to put some turnbuckles on here too, and we're going to do our best to really bring you some action. I'm sorry to everybody that might be just coming in late now. We did lose power. We got it back. The storm has passed. I figured the last bit of thunder was the one that cracked and knocked the power out for a few seconds. But hey, listen. We're here at Top Pro Wrestling to bring you a bit of a show. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, I'm going to put ring aprons all along. I've got to fix this little piece here, but we'll get to that. It's fine. So we've got a couple different angles we're going to be using throughout the game. I really want to give that TV type of feel to it, and most of all, I just want you guys to enjoy it, have some fun with it, and I will show you how everything goes. So the guy I'm going to use for initiative is going to be this guy here. He gets to throw 3 copper. Okay. And over here, this is going to be a tag team match. First one over, that team loses. Okay. So we're going to have a little excitement here. And I'm going to put the cards here. And what we'll do is I will be talking us through these cards a little bit. I may have to pick them up and show you a bit of stuff. But stay with me. We're going to have some fun. We really, really are. And I hope you guys enjoy this. All right. This is more to learn today. But when Top Pro Wrestling comes, expect WWE state of the art AEW type of wrestling, without all the flips though. We're gonna do a lot of old school stuff. I've got some really twisted angles. We want to crown a tag team champion, and we want to crown a world champion. We have enough guys to do it, so I'm really excited. I hope you guys will come around each week for the ride, because I like doing this kind of stuff. I really do. All right, my boy Pointin here is going to roll hit for the dexterity, and he has 2 silver dice. All right, so we're going to roll these dice right here. See who gets initiative. We've got 5 here, and on this side, oh, a complete whitewash. So that means my man is going to go first. All right. Now, what that means is has to go first, but because he rolled for initiative, he also has to be the first to go when it's his channel. Ryan, thank you. Hi, Rob. Best channel on YouTube. Thank you so much. Keep up the great fun. Thank you. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Okay, so initiative. I want to make sure that we have initiative over here. And we play in rounds. There's going to be 5 rounds, so I'm going to have that over there to denote that this is the first round. Now, our Gabo there, he can move, and I want to make sure that we show you, he can move up to 5 spaces, okay? So we're going to do that. First action, he's going to move 5. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we want to go all the way? Do we want to go all the way? Yeah, we're going to go 5. And then he's going to use the ropes. And when you bounce off the ropes, as you can see, you get 5 additional movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do not believe that costs you an AP. Okay? And you know what? I'm just going to double check that because I want to make sure I tell you the right thing. And Michael, if I screw something up, feel free to just come in there and let me know, because it's been a little while since I played this. I want to make sure that I get this right for you guys. So when we do this in our league, it is done correctly. Turnbuckle, throwing against the ropes, that's a whole different door. Using the ropes. How about we just use the quick reference in the back here, right? You think we would use the index, which would tell us everything that we need to know. Rope bounce is an AP. Thank you. All right, so that uses 1 AP, but it gave him 5 initial movement. Now, I think that's all he's going to do. Okay? So he's just going to be out there, and he's just going to say, come on, you want to bring this? Bring it. Okay? So that is going to be the end of his turn. Now, I'm keeping this very simple. He could probably move closer and get right in there, but he would get in with these 2 guys, and that would be a disaster in every single way, shape or form. So what we're going to do is, because we rolled initiative with this little fella, and he has, and we're going to pull up his card, he has 5 actions and 4 initiative. All right. So he's going to move 4. 1, 2. He's happy right there. But he's going to bounce off the ropes for an AP. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he would go 5 and bang into that dude. But he has an ability that we can try to use. And that is the flying headbutt. Okay? And on the flying headbutt, let's see what it is. It's going to cost 2 AP. So now he used 1 AP to move. And then he's going to use this ability, which is 2 AP, and he's going to go right into this guy, because if he crashes right into him, it's going to cost 2 AP, and he's going to roll 2 silver die. And what that's going to do is, if he's able to succeed and beat the defense, because he's going to get a defensive roll, okay? He's going to do some damage. He's going to do 2 damage, a matter of fact. So, I wonder if I can do this. Kind of keep these cards here. Yeah, that kind of works. Okay, let's do that. So we're not worried about the crowd today. All right, so that way you can kind of see it on the camera. Excuse me, little fella. We know you're there. We know you're there. We know you're there. We know you're there. And I'll kind of move these things as we have to. All right, so he's going to use that. So that's going to be 3 AP. Now, like it said on the back, my man here is going to, and I'm just going to turn it over. He's going to use, it's going to roll 2 silver. So he's going to have 2 silver die. Our grappler has a defense of 1 copper die. Now that's not a lot. That's not a lot. Since it's a rope attack, I think you just 2 AP total, not 3. Well, no, he moved 1, 2. That movement was 1 AP. Then he used the bounce attack, and that's 2 AP. So it makes 3 because I used to move him over to line it up. That was considered part of his movement, which costs 1 AP, Michael. Then it was 2 AP to do the attack, which makes it 3. So he used 3 so far. Rope bounce is included. Yes, rope bounce is included. I got that. Thank you. All right, so we are going to roll these 2, and let's see what happens here. And, oh, he rolled nothing. So that was a complete waste. And he would have defended. Wow, that's some poor rolling for sure. Well, now our little friend here, he still has 2 AP, so he can do an attack, and that's going to be 1 copper. Let's see if he can roll a copper. All right, let's see if he can roll that. Oh, he rolls a miss there. He's just swinging, but the goblin is too quick. Goblin doesn't even have to roll his dice. And for the last AP, boy, oh boy, what do you do? What do you do? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what he's going to do. He's going to take another swing at that gobbo. He's got to try to do something to him. Nothing again. Just complete missing. Oh, this is horrific. Horrific. Well, look at the gobbo with his hands out, just saying, yeah, what do you got, boy? You ain't got nothing. We're going to take you right out. So, now it's going to go over to his turn, okay? So, he has a movement of 5. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, he has... That's going to be 1 AP. Now, he has... let's see what his rope thing is. His rope says pin missile rocket. Okay, let's see what this does. That's going to cost 2 AP. If this attack fails to hit, this wrestler takes 1 damage. It's 2 AP, 2 silver plus 1. All right. He's going to go for it. So that's going to be 3 AP. But he thinks he can do a number on our boy here. I'm trying to keep this together here. All right. So he's going to bounce off the rope. That's going to be 3 AP. That's going to be 3 AP total. So he moved, and then 2 AP for the attack. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to roll 2 silver plus 1. Now, our halfling has a silver as defense. So things are going to get a little interesting here, folks. Things are getting a little interesting. All right, let's do this. First, the crowd is on their feet. Let's take a look at the crowd here. The crowd is just completely pumped up. You can see all the... look at this. Look at this. This guy's just really excited. This is the first time he's been in a wrestling match. We got a couple of... This guy here, he remembers Jack Briscoe. Jerry Briscoe. Okay? Ron Fuller, Robert Fuller. The old fellas. Old school wrestling. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's get into this now. Come on now. So the goblin says, oh no, you don't attack my friend. We'll take care of you. And, oh, whoa. Goblin with a huge hit. Huge hit. Let's go back to our other camera so we can see that. That's 5. He rolled 5. All right. Now, my little man here got to roll or else there's going to be a problem here. All right. He rolls 3. Okay. So he's going to take 2 damage. But there's something that could have happened here. It's called a beatdown. And I want to show you guys this, okay? Were he to roll nil, okay? That would be 5, okay? He beat him by 5. So he beat down on him. So it would have been an extra 2 damage. I mean, an extra damage to that. And shove 2. Shove 2 is just, he gets shoved back too. But there's a lot of things that can happen here. Okay? A lot of nasty things. So you want to make sure you maximize your damage and hope that he doesn't beat it. But he rolled a 3, and that's a difference of 2. So the only thing that happens is exactly what the card said, not the differential between the dice, but he's going to take 2 damage. So we're going to put a 2 right there. All right, just to quantify that he got hit for 2. Not cool. So another 3, he's going to be knocked out, and that's going to be a problem. All right, so he really got hurt there, but he's not done yet. The goblin is not done yet, okay? And I'll go into a couple things that you'll see here. He's done 3 actions, but now he can attack. Now he can attack, and he's got to think about this though, because he's going to get 2 copper. Okay. And my man is still going to get a silver. There's more on the silver. You want to be careful here, and I'll tell you why. Okay? Because here's what can happen. There's a thing called reversals. So say he rolled nothing, and then he rolled 3. Well, I don't think you can roll 4 on this dice. Yeah. But if there was a way that he was able to roll more, okay? Well, guess what? The other guy beat the reversal, and he can do some retaliation. He can return some actions. So you really got to be smart in how you do this. All right, so for one attack action, which will bring him up to 4, he's going to attack again. He's already got 2 damage on him. Oh, and he does 3 here. So my man here's got to roll defense, or we've got a problem here. He's going to get hit for a damage. Oh! And that's a 3. Remember, we told you that's the worst possible thing, but 0 to 3 is not enough to beat it. So he's going to hit him for another damage. Yes, another damage. Because his attack just does 1 damage. I believe. Let me just double check here. Michael, if I'm wrong, tell me. All right, I believe he just does 1 damage there. Pick a wrestler. Roll 1 copper on 2+. That wrestler. Okay, no, that's something different. Yep. So that is going to be an additional damage. So now he's at 3. He's really in a lot of problems here. So he's got 3 damage here. I think he's going to try 1 more time. Special or beatdowns might do more. Yeah, I don't think he has any kind of special. Oh, he does. Well, no. Well, he does have a special. And that's going to cost 1 AP. Pick an enemy wrestler. Roll 1 copper on a 2+. That wrestler receives -1 action counter and plus attack until the end of next activation. That's antagonize. I don't want to get him riled up. This wrestler's attack becomes 1 gold plus 1 until the end of the activation. Ooh, that's a crowd pleaser. I don't want to do that. We're just going to try to do 1 more damage on this dude and really mess him up. So let's see what 2 copper do. Well, we got a 3 there. Can he stop this? He needs to roll a 3 here. And he does. And he blocks it. And he's still hanging on. But his partner's seen enough. His partner's seen enough. And now it's his turn. Now he has a movement of 4. He does not have that extra ability though. But he can move diagonally. You can move diagonally here. So you can go 1, 2, 3. And get right there. That's exactly where he wants to be on his buddy here. And he's going to say, listen, you've done enough to my pal. I'm going to straighten you right out. Okay? Now, he has a thing called sleeper hold, which is pretty nasty. Or we could have gone and did the bomb. It would cost 3 AP. Ring. That's how far he can go across the ring to do it. Oh, this would be... You know what? We're going to take this back. It's going to cost 1 AP. Well, this is a good time to show you. To climb on top of the ropes. All right? From there, he's going to do bowling bomb, which is going to cost 3 AP. Remember, he has 5, so he'll have 1 left over. He's going to go flying across the ring, which is going to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Well, we can go 5, 6. You can get right here. Let's go right here on him. Right here on him. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be 2 silver, and it's going to do 3 damage if he gets it. 3 damage to this guy here would be pretty devastating. Pretty devastating. So, like I said, he's going to get 2 silver. Now, what does the Gobbo get? He gets 1. That's right. 1 copper. Jeez. For defense. That's not going to be enough. This could be very, very interesting. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. 3. 3. And my man here is going to do nothing. Now, remember what we said about beatdowns. All right. 03. No additional effect. But he was able to do that move. Okay. And what does that move do? Well, it ain't going to be pretty. It's going to do 3 damage. 3 damage. 3 damage. So now he's at 4 AP. Okay. So he's going to do 3 damage to him. This guy is in trouble. He's only got one more, and then he's going to get knocked out. And if he gets knocked out and they throw him over the ropes, oh, baby. All right, so he can do, let's see. Let's see what he has for a special here, folks. Let's see what he has here for a special, for a crowd pleaser. Crowd pleaser would cost only 1 AP. This wrestler's grappler becomes 2 gold until the end of the round. That's pretty huge. That's pretty huge. All right, let's do this. We're going to attack for 1 copper. All right, he has a defense of 1 copper. It's do or die for my man here. All right, so he's going to roll nothing. We'll roll it anyways. Nothing. He would have rolled nothing, which would have been devastating. Okay, so now this gets really, really interesting, because here's the problem. It's now round 2. All right, we got everybody all over the place. People are fighting. Things are happening. And we've got to decide who's going to roll for initiative here. Now, honestly, this guy wants to get out of here. So he's going to have to roll for initiative. He's going to roll his dexterity, which is 3 copper for his initiative. My man right next to him is going to roll, because he's looking to take him out. He's looking to take him out. He's looking to take him out. Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. All right, so let's do it. He's going to roll initiative. He's got 4 there. That's not a bad roll there. That might just give him the advantage. Oh, 1. So here's the thing. I think what he's going to do is he is going to... He wants to get this guy out. He's got to get this guy out. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to come around, get away from this guy. 4. Wait a minute. Not unless he can go like this. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. Use an AP for his missile again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 AP. Then he's going to do. We're gonna put that right next to him, just so we know. Now let's take a look at this card here. He's going to use his pin missile rocket. All right. Remember, this guy's banged up a little bit. Pin missile rocket. It's going to get +1 on silver. It's going to cost 2 AP. So you used 1, and that'll be 2, which would be 3. 2 silver. It's going to do 2 damage, which would really mess this dude up. All right. So he's going to come off. 1, 2. Get right into him. And then it's going to be 2 silver. His defense, my man's defense, is 1 silver. All right. It's going to be interesting. Let's see what happens. Let's not forget, he's banged up. These two are going at it hard. 2. Uh-oh. But he gets a +1, so it's 3. And 2. That's not going to do it. He's going to get hit. So he's going to get 2 more damage on him. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to do it. And that's going to knock him out. He's knocked out. So it's 3 AP. Now, what can he throw? My man's going to try to pick him up. All right? Weight 1. So he's got to roll 1 on his grappling. Okay? And he only gets that. So he's got to roll at least 1 in order to pick up my man, who is knocked out. He has no defense because he's knocked out. I don't think moves use AP, just MP. I thought moves use AP. Hold on. Let's just double check. I just saw what Michael wrote. I thought a move uses an AP. If not, hey, that means he only used 2 action points. Let me just check. Yeah, I think you're right. Movement. How many squares you can use? AP is used for certain actions. Let's find out. I want to make sure I'm telling you guys the right thing. Page 11. Actions. All wrestlers have select actions. These cost AP. No, you're right. Thank you. I've been cheating the wrestlers. Okay, so now he only has 2 AP, which makes it very, very interesting. So he can only move his AP. He bounced off. He hit him. Now he's going to try to pick him up. It's going to cost... You can only get 1 attempt to pick up, though. So he's got to try to do it here. All right? And he can't move anymore. 2. He was able to pick him up. So now he's picked him up. Now he's going to try to throw... He's going to throw him. And he's going to actually throw him outside the ring. Which means the goblins, because they have a throw of 2, and he was able to get him out of the ring, which means our automatic winners are the goblins, who are just showing a tremendous job here, who are able to throw out. And now what they would do, if I had it my way, they would just go over and start beating on this guy mercifully that they threw this guy out. But we played tag team rules where you throw somebody out, they are thrown out, and they are considered they win the match. First person out loses for that team. And our poor halfling brawler got brawled up and destroyed. So you see how the basics of how this game works. This is like the Rock and Roll Express versus the Midnight Express, but a lot shorter. That's right. And this is double E along with Bully. What can we call him? Bully Flanchard with double E. So there's a whole thing, there's a whole dynamic, and it would go a lot longer, but I want to get a bunch of matches in and do different things. And I just think this is phenomenal. So you get the basis of how it works. Like I said, if you were to do this normally, you would have a faction all together, and you would have your big guy, your two little halflings, and then that would be one side, and then the other side here, it'd just be all on. And I think we'll do that tomorrow. Like I said, I kind of want to give you an overview. Yes, they come with clear bases. And then from there, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some other guys that we're going to be getting in. We've got referees that are going to be coming in. We're going to implement the second edition rules, which I'm really looking forward to doing. Let me go up here so I know I'm talking to you guys. So there's a lot of different things that I want to do. You see how smooth this plays. This is a glorious, glorious game. There's a street fight set too. Well, it's funny you should say that, my friend. It's funny you should say that. Because we are going to have some street fights. Because people will get challenged to the street fight. And they will have to fight in our back alley brawl. But I'm telling you right now, with this, I've got some ideas. I want to build this. Okay. And when we do the back alley brawl, I'm telling you right now, it's all that stuff comes with it. So we're going to get chairs involved. People are going to be bleeding. It's going to be horrible. It's horrible. It's not for the weak of heart. Zeblik, that's the idea. Rob's idea. Oh dear. Yeah, you know it, Helen. You know it. So I waited a long time to kind of get us to where we are. There were things that could have happened that you would have got failures and you would have lost AP. If you fail certain rolls, you will definitely see that. And like I said, this set here, I want to show you. We're going to fill up the stands. I want this to have that kind of, I've said it a lot of times. I want to have that high school gym feel. And when we're doing and we're adding stories, but I really want to stay in the framework of what works here and really do things. The next, I have another ring coming. That ring is going to be like the pay-per-view ring and stuff like that. We're going to really dolly up that ring. As you can see, what I did is I took, and for those of you that don't know, this is just that wood stuff, whatever. I forgot what they call it. Hey Joel, how you doing? Love the arena seats. Thank you very much. Again, I want to make this. I want to have some stories. I want to do some taped interviews and fit them in between, and just make it like it's not chipboard. Oh God. It's the laser cut stuff that they do. I could show you in a second here. And if you guys get one of these, you can do it too. It's just so easy to really. What I'm going to do is get a ring apron, and I want to put that around. MDF. Thank you so much, Joe. MDF. And here's the MDF on the bottom there. See, it's all laser cut. So all I did was I spray painted this blue. All right, and I want to put a nice ring apron around so it has that old NWA feel. You remember the old southern wrestling. And what I did is I took my mat that came in the starter set and I cut it, because I actually have a couple of the mats. So I want that to look like the dirty old mats that they were all bleeding all over and everything like that. I've got 200 fans coming, so we're going to fill that up, and we've got a lot of things. I've got over 30 guys that we're going to do. We're going to have a championship, and we're going to have a tag team championship as well, and just a lot of really neat things to really have a lot of fun with, tell some stories, and make it a weekly episode type of thing and have a lot of fun. I gotta decide what day. It's either going to be Monday or Tuesdays. We do Sabutio on Sunday. Sabutio. I gotta make sure I say it right. Where did I get this? I got this up at a store up in Ocala. They were the only people that carried this. We drove like over an hour just to get this. But you can go to ttsports, I think it is, .com. They're in England, but you can get anything you want for this game. This game is tremendous. This is the greatest wrestling game. I'm really into certain sport games. I love the football / soccer that I play every week. Did you rebase the minis? No, these are the bases that come with the minis. They're clear, so you can see at the bottom there. Link to the ring. Thank you very much, Helen, as always. Monday Night Brawl. I was thinking Tuesday afternoon, to be honest with you. The ring you can order from TT Combat. That's what it is. Thank you so much, Michael. You've been a big help today, too. We're back with this. The next ring, wait till you see. It's going to be... I've actually thought of putting actual lights in it. So we can do all kinds of weird stuff. Yeah, I've got some ideas. Please forgive me for whatever I do to the next one. But once I get the ring apron and the turnbuckles on, which is going to be very simple, and this stuff here, do you see? If you see, I'm going to show you here. Whoa! Don't grab the ropes, bro. I got the referees and everything like that. So as you can see how nice and tight this is. So when they bounce off, they actually bounce off. I'm going to show you what I used. Just to give you guys some ideas. I went to Hobby Lobby and I got the thick elastic cord. So I can make it anything I wanted to. What I wanted to do was get black. I should have done them in black. I could still do that and just cut them, but I kind of like the different colors. It gives it makes it a little brighter. I don't want to make it too bright because, like I said, this is all in a high school gym. All right, so there you go. A real good rundown of what this game's all about and how it'll go. And just to show you, I've got even more stuff coming. Let's move our thing over here. Yeah, there we go. Come on. A ton of stuff over there, along with my Godzilla stuff. I got a bunch of guys I got to finish painting. I should be able to get that done pretty good. My favorite ref is the one that turns into a werewolf if you bump him too much. Yeah, I've got all the refs coming. They should be here in a couple days. That's why I'm putting off starting the federation. Whoa. That's the hockey that's the football stadium. Red, white, and blue ropes would look good too. Old school WWE. Yeah, you're right. That's a good call too. Like I said, there's a lot of little things in here, and if we go up top, matter of fact, let me go up top here. I want to show you that You can do a whole campaign in this. Now, we're going to be doing the second edition rules. I wanted to just kind of refresh, give everybody an idea of what's going on. The rules pretty much stay the same. There's a couple of different things that are going to be going on with the new rules. The second edition, we'll cover that when the book gets here, which I'm going to have very shortly. You can build your own team. You can do all kinds of, you can hire superstars. Like I said, tag team, traditional tag teams. I really like that. To tag out, it costs you 1 AP. There's a lot of neat little things that you can do that really make this just a lot of fun. And we're working on championship belts right now. So I'm putting together a couple championships so we can have a tournament. Sponsorships, you can get sponsorships which will give you bonuses. It has a little bit of that Blood Bowl feel a little bit. Let's see, who do I have here? I've got the Heavy Pounders. I've got the Runic Thunder. I've got the Deadly Divas. I've got the Lord of the Rings coming. We've got these, obviously saw them. My boys here. I got Thunder Fist. I got to get the Cold Bloods. I think I'll go get them tomorrow. Oh, there was one more I bought. I have Raging Beast. I have Furry Fury. I got Ronnie Savage. You got to have Ronnie Savage, right? I got Orkishi. You know who that is. I got Gravedigger. I got to find him. I'm really having a hard time finding him. I gotta have the Hot Rod. I got Guns. I got Baxter. I got Vladimir. Morrow Hacker. So I've got pretty much everything that they have. They came out with a bunch of other guys. I forgot what I ordered. I always do. I ordered some newer dice. And I think that's pretty much everything. So we got everything here. It's a great game. I think it'll be a lot of fun. All right, I made this a whole hour, even though I wasn't trying to make it an hour. But I think you got the feel for this and what's going on here. If you got any questions, now's the time. And I'll answer any of your questions on what we got going on with Rumbleslam. The Lord of the Rings are wild. Yeah, they definitely are. So it should be a lot of fun. It should be a real lot of fun. So if this is something you got, they can use each other as turnbuckles. Yeah. It's just so good. This game is so good. This is the greatest wrestling game ever made. That's all I'm going to say. Now, tomorrow I think I'll come back. Tardan is available at TTC site. Yeah, I must have missed him. I missed him, Helen. I'm going to go up to Ocala tomorrow, I think, or Wednesday. Would you be okay if you got some spectators painted and sent to you? Yeah, of course. I would love that, Zeblik. Paint them any way you want. Matter of fact, make them look like Helen and all that kind of stuff. That'd be a lot of fun. So I'm going to go up, I think tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to go up to Ocala and we're going to see if I can get a few knickknacks for this. Tomorrow, I promised I was going to do something and I forgot what it is. But I like to come back on and do the whole thing without making it an explanation and have some fun. I want to test a few things and I want to try a couple different camera angles. I want to see what we can do to really make this shine and have a lot of fun and do it live. Always the hardest thing is doing things live. But we do try here. All right. So, let's see if there's any other questions that you have. Zeblik, I would love that, like I said. Did you rebase the minis? No, these minis are exactly what came with the game. Trying to see if anybody's got anything else before we split here. No, I think that's about it. Maybe we'll even have Helen coming in and do... Oh, okay, nothing. So glad to hear it's back. Yep. Top Pro Wrestling is back. It will be a weekly episode. I thought long and hard on what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something extremely different. I came in at the last second and liked as always. Hopefully we can get... I think it'd be kind of funny to have the Tiger do some interviews, taped interviews, with each of the competitors before they come in the ring. So that'd be kind of funny. So you have kind of an in-between match kind of thing. Really try to give it a big event feel. I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to do too much, but I just think this is fun and it would be a lot of fun. Okay, I think that's it. All right, listen. As always, I had a blast with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Those of you that saw this for the first time, go to TT Combat. You can get this phenomenal experience there. And I guarantee that you will love it. It is the best game. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you like what you see. If you don't, you don't have to subscribe. It's not a big deal. We're always going to be... The Tiger is going to become a wrestler. No, we can't have the Tiger as a wrestler. He is done with his athletic days. He's just enjoying doing football on Sundays and now wrestling and Blood Bowl. We got a Blood Bowl league coming up too. So this is going to become somehow a very... In the beginning of the week, it'd be all sports and Blood Bowl league, wrestling league, football, soccer league / football. I always call it football. And of course, we'll do our usual dungeon crawl stuff. So a lot of exciting things going on the channel. Tomorrow I got a few things. It'll be a lot of fun, so we'll make it work. Well, I think my internet is kind of starting to get screwy. So you know what that means. That means it's time to call it a bit. Helen, thank you so much for putting up all the putting up the links and everything like that. I'll give you a call as soon as I get offline here. Guys, thanks so much for coming on. I love you all. Please be good. And we will definitely see you guys very, very, very soon. Tomorrow we have a full day of just having a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to it. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob saying we'll see you soon. Tomorrow. Bye, everybody.